Hello, I'm Stephen Newman, and this is the second video in the series America, Rome Before the Downfall. In this video, I will discuss the American electoral process and why your vote doesn't matter at all, and you've been tricked, deluded by certain people into believing that it does. So let's look at, and I'm just going to discuss the American electoral process here, not our branches of government or Congress or anything else. I'm going to discuss all that stuff in later videos. So let's look at our electoral process, right? It's not even done by popular vote. It's done by the Electoral College. So each state, based on population, is assigned a number of votes. Ohio is like 20 something, or like right around there. It's right around 20, I believe. Check again. As I say in all my videos, I always encourage you to do your own research, check your own facts, question me, question everything, figure it out for yourselves. What I'm saying is true. But anyway, so, and whoever gets the most amount of votes in the Electoral College becomes the President of the United States. Okay, so you could have the popular vote, but if your opponent has more votes than you in the Electoral College, okay, then that guy wins. Now, you get a state by getting the majority of the votes in that state. So there's two competitors. So let's take a historic election. Okay, go back a little bit in time. Clinton and Bush, right? And this just as an example. So if the majority of, let's just say, the state of Ohio voted for Bush, then the state would go to Bush. So that is our American electoral process. Your popular vote doesn't even matter. Now, I like to discuss another part of the electoral process, which is proposals, ballots, things like that. First of all, these things are written in like 5,000 page long legalese documents that are very difficult to get to. Go ahead. I encourage you. Try for yourself. Next time you see an issue on the ballot, go try to find that entire issue in its entire writing and sit there and read through it. Okay? It's not plain English. It's lawyer legalese. Okay? And then people are expected to come out on election day and vote on these things, on these measures on the ballot, but they have no fucking clue what they're voting for. Nowhere is it advertised or nowhere is it publicly stated, here is issue 5 in simple English, here's what issue 5 means, here's what voting on it will mean. You never see that anywhere. And the elections never focus on the issues. The opponents just insult each other. They dance around the questions. They never say what they're going to do for the economy. They're never going to say what they're going to do for the country. They never say that. They always just get up, well, my opponent said this, my opponent said that. You know what we should do? We should ban all that, okay? If a candidate for any position insults another candidate or talks about another candidate in a negative way that has nothing to do with their views, that is outside, because all they're there is to discuss their viewpoints. Remember, our elected officials are servants of the American people. Okay, they are our servants that we elect for us, and we pay them with our taxes. Okay, remember that. So they should just focus on the issues at hand. Their mics should be turned off, and they should not be allowed to put any commercials on TV, in my opinion, that, insult their opponent. They should only be allowed to advertise their position, explain their position logically, and say, hey, here is my position, here's what I'm going to try to do, that's why you should vote for me. And just be upfront and honest about it. That made things a lot simpler. So in conclusion, I feel that in order to save this country, we need to streamline our electoral process, get rid of the Electoral College, make it a popular vote, make any issue or anything like that in plain simple language that people can see, and our elected candidates should actually do their jobs and help the people instead of fighting amongst themselves all the time and only thinking about themselves. Okay, we should. Our Congress is not a people is not a people of the people by the people. Okay, it's of the rich by the rich. They make a six-figure salary. How could that be of the people? The president himself is a multimillionaire graduated from Harvard. Is that an average everyday Joe? You know, our leaders don't connect with us. Anyway, that's enough for this video. So I hope you enjoyed the second video in the series, America Rome Before the Downfall, our electoral process, and how we can fix it.